Good morning, everyone. It's Jeanette with JB's Exploring More, and I'm heading to work this morning. And after work, I'm going to go on a little road trip to meet my husband in Iowa. His band is playing tonight at a casino next to the river, and he invited me to come up, and he's got a free hotel room. So we're going to do that, and I'll go to the show. And then the next day, we're going to explore the town, and I'm going to take you all along for the ride. A little bit of background about the band my husband is in. It's called the Matthew Curry Band, and it is led by Matthew Curry, a young man from Bloomington, Illinois. He's extremely talented and very humble, super nice guy. He's young. He's probably late 20s, maybe just turned 30, and he started playing when he was a little kid, and he was already a guitar phenomenon at like the age of 10. So my husband's the bass player. His name's Tim, and they have a keyboard player named Grace. She's from New Jersey, and their drummer is Francis Valentino. He's also from New Jersey. Currently, he's out on the road with David Lee Roth. And they've done a lot of exciting things. They've opened for the Steve Miller Band, the Doobie Brothers, Journey. Tim and Matt went out to Colorado and opened for Huey Lewis one time. That was on New Year's Eve. And they've done 3 Rock Legends cruises. I got to go on 2 of those cruises for free. And those cruises consisted of headliners like Sammy Hagar was the last one I went on, which was really cool. And they've had people on there like Uriah Heep, Ace Frehley, Robin Trower, Marshall Tucker, so many good acts. I saw Jeff Tate, the singer from Queensryche, on that cruise. Peter Frampton was the headliner one year. So yeah, perks of being married to a musician. There are definitely pros and cons. You spend a lot of time alone, and going to like occasions such as friends' weddings or holidays. Sometimes you spend those alone. But my husband's following his dream and doing what he loves, and I fully support that, and I'm very happy for him. He's a fantastic bass player, and he deserves it. So, of course, tonight when I take you along, I can show you the casino and perhaps introduce the band, but won't be able to record any of the music because of copyright, even though it's the band that my husband's in, and Matthew would probably give me permission, but I would still get a copyright on YouTube. So, can't do that. But if you're interested in listening to any of Matthew's music, he's on, I believe he's on Spotify, and he has a website as well. So I'm looking forward to it. I still have my cold. I'm in week 4. I went back to the doctor and got some more medicine, so hopefully that helps. I'm just congested at this point. I will be extremely happy to feel normal again. You take that for granted, and once you don't feel normal or something's wrong, it's like you're so much more appreciative of whenever you do get back to feeling better and normal. So I'm really happy to get out and do something this weekend. It's actually my birthday weekend. I'm going to be 57. Wow, this road is bumpy. Lots of potholes. That's Illinois for you. I'm on the road headed to Iowa after work. It's the weekend. I'm so excited to go see my husband tonight, playing his band. And I just stopped at the Spoon River Rest Area for a break. Some very pretty flowers. It just rained. I like to take time and stop and enjoy the beautiful things along the way when I'm on a road trip. Wow, this one's beautiful with the spots. I also even appreciate the architecture of this building. Pretty cool. Remember when Tim and I were in Ireland and I was marveling over the water bottle dispensers around town? Well, there's one here at this rest area. That's nice to know. Where are you going today? I am here and I'm going somewhere over into this yellow area, but I don't know exactly where. Burlington, Fort Madison. I'm going to Iowa, I know that. Here. Well, look who I ran into. What a weird coincidence.
This is awesome.
I'm going to Iowa, and so is my mom and her sister, Carol.
Yeah, we're going to gamble.
We're both going on road trips for different reasons. I'm going to see my husband's band, and they're going to a casino to gamble.
Yeah.
They're going to a different one, though.
Yeah.
So I've got a little longer drive than they do.
You look nice with your little gold earrings.
But it's so funny that we're both on the same route today.
Yeah, yeah. When you get in your car, you can talk to me on the phone because we can do phone free, hands free.
All right, well, I got to hit the road.
Love you. You look
Love
nice.
you too. Thanks. I made it. Look who it is. My husband, Tim, coming to greet me. I'm so excited to see him. Yay.
Hello.
Hello. That was a long drive. I feel like I'm back in Ireland following Tim again. And this is life on the road. Look at these fine accommodations that the band gets. Wow. Pretty fancy. Looking out the hotel room window, this is interesting. It's right next to some train tracks and a body of water. I'll have to ask my husband if he heard the train go by last night while he was trying to sleep. So what town are we in, Tim?
I think this is Coralville, Iowa, right outside of Iowa City.
And you guys had a gig last night?
No, Wednesday night.
Oh, Wednesday night. But it's all at the same place, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're right next to a train track and a body of water. What river is that?
I think it's the Iowa River.
The Iowa River. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the gig tonight?
Yeah.
Me too. So how long have you been playing with the Matthew Curry Band?
Oh, over 10 years, maybe 11, going on 12 years now.
What do you like about it?
Oh, I like playing original music. I like a lot of the venues we play, you know, cool festivals, sometimes cool opening slots, neat clubs, you know.
Tell us about one of the cool opening slots.
We got to do a Canadian tour opening for the Steve Miller Band. I can't remember how many dates it was, you know, maybe 8 or so
That's
dates
cool.
across Canada. That was pretty neat.
What's the biggest audience you've ever played in front of?
Man, we did this opening slot, opening for Steve Miller and Journey in Quebec City, Canada, in some park. And I think by the time Journey went on, there was like, you know, 75,000 people or something. So when we played, there was probably not that many, but tens of thousands, you know. It was kind of intimidating.
I was just going to ask you, do you ever get nervous?
Oh yeah, every show.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were pretty calm, cool, and collected.
Well, it goes away, you know, once you start playing and you're just in the middle of a set, then I don't really think about being nervous anymore, but you know, the anticipation of playing, yeah, I think everybody gets a little nervous. You know,
Yeah.
it never goes away.
I would be uber nervous. I don't think I could even get up on the stage. So, do you have a favorite gig that you remember?
Favorite gig? Well, yeah, I mean, years ago, we got to go to Australia and play the Byron Bay Blues Fest. It was a huge festival, you know, several stages by several, you know, like 8 stages, 20,000 people a day. That was pretty neat. And to be in Australia.
Cool.
Yeah.
And how would you describe the music that Matthew Curry plays?
It's kind of a mixed bag of, you know, blues influenced rock and roll, I'd say, with a little bit of southern rock feel, sometimes even a little bit of country Americana kind of sound. Yeah, I'd say, you know, kind of a mixture of that stuff.
How many gigs do you think you do a year? Any idea?
Oh, I don't know. We'd have to ask Francis. He keeps a log of all the shows. He can tell us to the T how many shows we've played.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Francis is the drummer and Tim plays bass. So thank you very much for answering my questions.
You're welcome.
We're off to the gig.
Oh yeah, you haven't met Grace either.
Nope.
I just met this guy Mike. Wednesday.
They have a fill-in drummer, Mike, right now, playing with them. And their newer keyboard player, Grace, I haven't met her yet.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, Jeanette, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Mike, this is my wife Jeanette.
Hey, wife.
Hello.
How are you? Nice to meet
Good.
Mike Hansen.
I'm not
to meet
gonna
you.
shake
It's okay,
hands
you don't
because I
have to.
have a cold.
Oh, you do?
I'm getting over a cold, and this is Matt.
Hey, hey.
So good to see you again.
You too. Thanks for coming.
I'm
Southern
looking
Illinois
forward.
girl?
What's that?
Another Southern Illinois girl?
No?
Where are you from?
Central Illinois.
Central.
You're Central
Yep,
Illinois.
yep.
Got it.
Same place as he is.
You at Peoria?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm doing a little recording for my YouTube channel.
Oh, nice. You have one,
Yeah.
huh? Did you get
Yep.
your little thing on the wall yet? For the
Oh,
million
no,
YouTubes?
I'm far away from that. I just started. Yeah,
Well,
so.
yeah. Well, good for you. We're happy to be on your YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you very much.
Jeanette.
And this is Grace. Hi. I'm Jeanette. Nice to meet you.
Look at that. Mike, you just want to ride with us in the van?
Yeah, is that cool?
Yeah,
You got
absolutely.
room for me there? I'll take the brother-in-law seat.
It is warm.
Yeah, that storm last night got us. It was thumping out there last night. A lot of rain.
We're pulling into the casino. I think it's called Riverside Casino. The band has to go to the back and I have to go to the front. My mom would probably like to come to this place too. Oh my goodness. Cherry cheesecake, my favorite. Look at all this cheesecake. That's like being in heaven right there. How pretty. I have to do a voiceover here due to copyright on YouTube with music, but this is Matthew Curry rocking out with their original music. Good old rock and roll. You can check them out on Spotify or the Matthew Curry website if you would like to. They did all original music for 90 minutes, and this lady really got into the music with her dance moves. She wore her special black fringe dress for the occasion, and I really enjoyed watching her dance the night away. Well, that was a fantastic show as usual. Now I'm driving around to the back of the casino to pick up my husband and his gear. Good morning, everyone. I'm still in Iowa, and now it's free continental breakfast time. We even have a nice little candle on our table. While my husband's dozing this morning, sleeping in a little bit, I'm going to explore the hotel grounds and walk around. Right now I'm in the pool room and it's really hot, but I bet you it's just as hot outside because there's a heat advisory today. This is the pool room, pretty nice. I didn't bring a swimming suit, unfortunately, because I'd have the whole pool to myself today. There's a nice little patio area out here behind the hotel, but that breeze is nice. Can you hear it in the trees? Okay, I now see that we're staying at the Heartland Inn. And I like how the birds made their nest in the H and the E. Cute. Going on a little stroll close to the hotel. I want to look at the water. It's not super picturesque with all of these buildings in the background. Ooh, I do see a pretty yellow bird down there. I don't know if I can zoom in on it. Okay, this is the First Avenue Clear Creek Bridge, city of Coralville. I'm on the same side. I decided not to cross. I can kind of see across the road and it looks pretty much the same. So I'm going down to the corner where I saw these little, I guess they're Hawkeyes because the University of Iowa is here. And they look like little Hawkeye statues. So I want to get a picture of those. Here they are. I'm not sure of the significance. Let's see what it says. Superhero Herky, artist Cody Ash and Alyssa Peters, Denver, Colorado. Herky on Parade. Sponsored by Hardee's. I'll have to Google it. But they're certainly interesting. Here's something else interesting I just saw. They have a life-saving AED right here on the light pole. That's really interesting. I've never seen this before in a city. Pretty cool. Well, we're driving through downtown and there's some kind of event going on. There's a lot of people and the roads are closed off, so we're looking for this historic theater that I want to take a picture of the marquee, but the road was closed, so we have to go around the block. Look at this beautiful Capitol building in front of us with the gold dome. I assume it's a Capitol building. That's what it looks like. This looks like a cute little town.
I think we're gonna just have to park.
I love that walkway over there. The way they designed that. That's cool. There's a little tavern on the corner. We'll just take a little jaunt around the downtown and hopefully not die of heat stroke. All right, we're out of the car walking around in downtown Iowa City. We have to go across the street here. What a beautiful building, beautiful day. Only it's a little too hot. I think they have a gay pride festival going on today. Seeing a lot of rainbow stuff like down there. I gotta get a picture of this, babe. They have all of these neat little plaques in the sidewalks that have sayings on them. I took a picture of this one and I'll read it later. I'm gonna get a picture of this up here because it's very colorful. We have a Dunkin'. Molly's Cupcakes. Nobody has paid the parking meters today, so we didn't either. I don't think we'll get a ticket today on Saturday. Cookies and ice cream, oh my. Look at this beautiful floral display on the doorway up here. Wow. $86 degrees so far. 10:49 a.m. Oh, I see the theater down there. I definitely would not want to be set up today as a vendor. Too hot. Today's a good day to sit inside and eat popsicles or go swimming if you're outside. There's somebody with a little puppet. There the theater is across the street, the historic Englert Theater, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that properly.
It's a venue.
Yeah, it's a venue now. I don't know. I think I read that it's like 100 years old. Jay and Silent Bob. Whew. Oh, this side of the street feels much better with the shade. What an awesome marquee. I love neon signs and I love old theater marquees. I actually collect photographs of them, so every town that I go to, I'm always looking for these. This one looks in really good condition. No light bulbs are burnt out. All the neon seems to be working and in place. Wow, beautiful sign. It's actually a venue now. They don't show movies here anymore. Can't really see much peeking in the window. Maybe I'll have to come back here sometime and explore when it's not so hot. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from where we live. Not too bad. I don't know who the statue is of, but he's pretty short. Let's see. Irving Weber. Okay, historian, humanitarian, all-American swimmer, businessman, and gentleman, 1900 to 1997. Hats off to Irving. I like those murals on the building across the street. There it is, the world's largest wooden nickel. I'm just waiting to cross this busy highway. So much traffic today, so I can get my picture. Here's what it looks like up close. Wooden nickel, don't tread on me. Vote for common sense. Johnson County, Iowa. I love roadside oddities like this. In fact, I want to do a whole YouTube series on them at some point, or at least one video. I have my face in front of the AC vent in my car, getting some fresh, cold air. I'm sweating, my shirt's sticking to my back, but I had to get the picture of the giant wooden nickel. Mission accomplished. Thank you so much for coming on this little journey with me to Iowa City. Until next time, find an adventure, create some memories, and be happy. Cool bridges, dual bridges. By Bettendorf, Iowa. Homeward bound. Welcome to Illinois.